one to play with. There's always PartyPoker.com, where the world plays poker.
This is a big one. Texas Hold'em was born in the USA, and Captain Mike Sexton is the daddy of all things poker on TV. They want to show the world that America is the nuts. On the other side of the world, it's Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Tony G's Golden Boys are here to waltz away with the title. It's USA against Australia in our last quarterfinals. Our team tournament is getting mighty serious. Nations are set to become champions and players are ready to become heroes. Football and poker have collided as our teams made up of pro poker players and international footballers are battling it out in our own World Cup. Poker now, much to the many. In the last quarterfinal, the Republic of Ireland faced Denmark. Gus Hansen has won everything there is to play in poker, and after going out first in round one, he had a point to prove. With only the footballer Tony Cascarino left in for the Republic, Gus and teammate Theo weren't giving up this one. Denmark through, and they've got to be one of the favorites. Well, the Mad Hatters are in the house. Denmark getting through against the Republic of Ireland, and who wants to take on Gus Hansen and Theo? In the USA versus Australia, that'll be a barn burner. And of course, Germany and Holland in the top half playing in the semis. Well, the big boys from across the pond are over here, and they're not going home without the trophy. Let's see how Team USA reached this stage and made it to the quarterfinals. Lucky to be here with the quarterfinal Team USA, Captain Mike Sexton, Kenna James, and Carlos Bocanegra. Now a narrow victory in round one for Team USA. Is that going to help you?
Well, I believe it will, Jesse, and I say that because it was not only exciting, but our soccer star, Carlos, is the one that kicked the goal for us. He carried us into the next round. It looked like we were going to finish 1-2-3 in that match against Wales, but I got knocked out by a gut shot straight. Kenna didn't catch any cards. Carlos came through for us. We're excited, enthusiastic about going against Australia in our next match.
What do you think, Kenna? Any different strategies now for this quarterfinal match against Australia?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough match. I mean, come on, it's Tony G. It's going to be a battle of psychological warfare. Huh? It's not just going to be a battle of cards. It's going to be a battle of words. It's going to be spirit, heart, and let me tell you, I'm surrounded by experience, youth, and me, I'm just plain old lucky. So they're going to have a tough time. They're going to have their hands full today.
I mean, Carlos, you were a bit of a new player coming into this tournament, but you had so much table time in the first round. You must feel a little bit comfortable now.
I don't know about comfortable, but maybe a little bit more confident. These guys were helping me out, and so, you know, it was nice to be in their company and in their presence, and yeah, I feel a little bit better.
Well, you're up against a team who was very tightly knit as well from across the hemisphere, Team Australia. Let's see how they're made up. Well, the Australian team is here, and they've been overpowering so far. Mark Bosnich, Captain Tony G, and Damon Rashid. Now, Tony, was your first round match almost too easy to battle test you?
It was very easy, I mean, but we all got a victim, a scalp, so we've all knocked one player out, which was good. We got that bit of blood in us now, and we're hungry. It was a test, and we came through it easily.
Mark, you were confident and aggressive in the first round match. Is it more of the same, or are you going to be more conservative today?
We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm very inexperienced here. A little bit, I'm the junior partner, a little bit are the junior partner. And I'll just listen and be watching the two experienced players in my team and playing off them.
Damon, Canada, obviously a big scalp, but Team USA, I mean, that must really inspire you as far as the team spirit goes. And
Oh, we're up for this game. There's always been a strong rivalry between the US and Australia, and we love to take the US down in any sport, and poker won't be any exception. We're really fired up for this one.
Kenneth James is a big talker. Can he out-talk you?
He can, but I'll probably knock him out.
Best of luck to Team Australia. It's not all peas and carrots here. Some special rules in this tournament. Let's see what makes this format special. Each player kicks off with $100,000 of chips with which to bluff, raise, and bully their way to victory. Players will have 3 hours of normal playing time to win the table. If there's no winner after this, then 1 hour of extra time will be played. If there's still no result, the match will be decided on a penalty shootout. Players keep their chips and play a final 5 hands. When the whistle blows, the player with the most chips will win the table and take their team members through to the next stage. We play down to a match winner even if the remaining players are from the same nation. A word of warning for the players though, if the referees judge any team to be colluding, they'll be booked and then see red. Players heading over to the table now, cards about to be in the air. Join us in a second with the play underway.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
First up is the Australian team in seat number 6, boxed into the corner, but he'll come out fighting, is the captain. Team Australia's Tony G. And Parg, he was first man out for the Australian team, but he did his job in the first round.
He did, and this is a real break for the Americans because Tony's drawn to 6 seats. He'll only have one of them in his sights.
Sitting in seat number 4 for Team Australia will be their footballer, Mark Bosnich, who was a pretty big impact in the first round.
Yeah, well, he ate every biscuit on the place. Yeah, but he played very, very well in the first round. He did hit a few cards, but he didn't do anything wrong with them.
Confident and aggressive is Mark. And in seat number 2, shoring up the Australian lineup, is Damon Rashid. He was a bit of a find for Australia and played very well.
Yeah, it was his double up that put them on the way. He doubled up early on that just swung the momentum in Australia's favour and did nothing wrong after that. No, we haven't really seen this guy before, but he didn't put a foot wrong.
Australia be taking on the guys from over the pond, Team USA. And in seat number 5 is their captain, Mike Sexton.
Mike Sexton has been one of the greatest tournament players in the world for a long, long time now. And he's not getting any worse.
He didn't put a foot wrong in his first round match. He played perfect poker.
Well, he usually does, Jesse. I mean, he's not alone one of the best players in the world. He's one of the most underestimated players in the world.
Seat number 3 for Team USA is the hero of round 1, Carlos Bocanegra.
Yeah, well, this guy was a bit of a find, wasn't he? I mean, when Kenneth James and Mike Sexton got very lucky, got knocked out. Kenneth couldn't hit a card, and it was left to the football player to overcome a 5-1 chip deficit, and that's exactly what he did. Star of the show.
And in seat number 1, the ever-talkative Kenneth James.
Kenneth proves once again how easy it is to be a celebrity in the USA. All you got to do is be loud, content not important.
Well, he's got his man, Mark.